Check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check.
Camera going again. We can continue our talk about Instagram. You just had mentioned that you had been posted by some bigger sneaker accounts. So, like, where?
Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Oh, Jesus. Check, check. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Oh, Jesus. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. All right. Hello. We're live. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. Every time that I come on here, I say that next time is going to be better. And I promise next time is going to be better. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to get music on here. And something actually that I thought would be interesting is if we could actually talk about tea and creativity. And in order to do that, what I'd like to do, what I'd like to try and do, if the technology is going to work, what I'd really like to try and do is make a song uh, with like a MIDI keyboard. I have a MIDI keyboard here with a little drum pad. When we've got a bass guitar here, and I've been trying to put together a song for the show for a while. Just something that we could play lightly in the background, and but I don't know anything about using this software. And I've been my buddy Wyatt's been helping me a lot to figure out how to use Wyatt Meir. Thank you if you're watching by any chance. But yeah, my friend Wyatt's been helping me a lot with using the software, and I'm getting a little bit better. So I think it'd be fun to try and make some music, and we'll do it live, and we'll see how that goes. Let's see what else. Uh, there's a lot of craziness going on with all the with the vaccines and with Biden and all that. So I don't really want to get into politics. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna grab the keyboard and get things set up here. And in the meantime, I'm drinking here. This is called Mung Ding Mao Feng. It's a green tea. Mao Feng is a green tea style. It means really that it's the bud and the first two leaves, and they're plucked, and then they're pan fired, and then they're rolled, and then they're dried. So because of the fact that since they're rolled after they're pan fired, they end up being really kind of like twisted, with a kind of like springy um, appearance. They look like really twisted little springs. So, but once you brew it, they open up. I'm gonna try and show it to the camera here real quick. No, that looks like the light kind of. Useless. So, um, it's called Mung Ding Mao Feng. So Mao Feng is the name of the style of green tea, but Mung Ding is the name of the mountain that it comes from. And Mung Ding is particularly important because it has a really long history. It's like well over, some say 1,000, some say 2,000 years of tea production. But regardless of who you believe as to how long they've been doing it for, Mungding Mountain was the first mountain to start like an organized trade of tea. They had a systematic farming, a systematic trade, and that they were the first people to do that. Although the tribes in the Yunnan province had been drinking tea earlier, Sichuan did enough volume so that they could export it to Tibet. So they had the first kind of bigger tea operation going. I love this tea. Like it's I tend to think that like teas like oolong tea and red tea or black tea, um, because of the oxidation or because of the aging, they're so nuanced that I think that they tend to benefit a lot from like really careful sips, really small cups. But I think that green teas, I'm gonna adjust the gain here a little bit. I think that green teas like they give us a little bit more kind of sweet, like I like to crush green tea. I like to like drink it in really big sips because I feel like it makes me, I don't know, like I want to drink it like quickly when I drink green tea. So so yeah, so I think that that's what I wanted to say about Mung Ding Mao Feng. Today's episode of Mike Ortiz was brought to us by Mung Ding Mao Feng and JoJo Tea. So yeah, I'm working on editing a bunch of videos for you guys that I think I think you guys will enjoy. Some of them are actually going to have like associated products that are specific to those videos. It's something that I haven't seen anybody do before, so I think it'll be fun. It'll be interesting to see. Now, this is called a gaiwan. I don't usually use a gaiwan to brew green tea. I like to brew green tea in kind of big glass pots. But today, the team here at JoJo Tea was using all of our glass pots, and this is, if you only have a gaiwan and you're gonna make green tea out of a gaiwan, it's nice to use something that's really wide and kind of shallow like this. See how it's like a lot of gaiwans are a little bit thinner and taller, and when with any piece of teaware, whether it's a gaiwan or a teacup or a teapot, the taller and the thinner it is, the more it's going to hold temperature and it's going to stay hot for longer, right? And then the wider and the shallower it is, the quicker you're going to lose temperature. So that's just an important little note to remember. Yeah. All right. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab the keyboard and I'm going to set that up and let's try and make some music together and we'll see how that goes. I'll keep an eye out on the chats. Um, and but I'm here by myself today, so I'm gonna do the best that I can. If you send a comment, Monica, if you're watching today, I'm sorry that I couldn't get to your comments last time. I don't know, I didn't see them until way after the chat. So I'll keep an eye out for your comments. In fact, let me open up a few windows real quick. Um, I did some stand-up comedy last night. Uh, there is an open mic. Here, let me get the streams going just so that I can see the chats real quick. I'm sorry about that, guys. Keep an eye out for your comments. In fact, let me open up a few windows real quick. There we go. I see Andrew's Landsman. He said, he said, is this like the Eric Andre show? That's funny. All right, so now I have the Facebook chat going live. I'm going to see that. Let me open up the Twitch one. I'm supposed to see all the chat comments through this thing called Restream.
That seems like one of those. It seems like one of those things that you have to like.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be seeing all of the comments through this thing called Restream, but I must be doing it wrong. That's so funny. Through this thing called Restream, but I must be doing it wrong. So, oh shit, stream, but I must. The first time I ever opened Twitch, I streamed a game of NBA 2K on it. I'm really bad at streaming NBA 2K, but now whenever I stream on Twitch, it says that I'm playing NBA 2K21 every time, and I don't know how to change that. Oh, maybe here, edit. That makes sense. Yeah, category. Let's change that to T. All right. That was dumb. Okay, and then let me just open up the Facebook one so that I can see, the YouTube one so I can see that chat real quick. I'm sorry this isn't the most entertaining part of the show, guys. But like I said, every episode is going to be a little bit better. I promise to be a little better every time, or at least to try to with all of my stupid face. I love you, and whatnot. Hey, there we go. And this. All right. Rock and roll. Damn, we're good. All right. That was during the checks. Now it's clearly the Mike Ortiz show. Hey, Andrews, what's up, my friend? Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in to the Hey, thanks for tuning in to the Mike Ortiz show. I'm Mike Ortiz. Today we're either going to talk about Mike or Ortiz. No. Thanks for joining, man. So yeah, I'm gonna connect this keyboard, and we're gonna try and make a song today. I'll be right back. All right. Always and always. Yeah, man. Here's to love. Here's to love. Here's to good things in planet Earth. All right. So we're gonna open up Ableton, and we're gonna get some music going. Oh, actually, in fact, yeah, yeah. Let me do that first. Yeah. So I did a set last night at open mic, some stand-up comedy. I did a set about growing up in Miami and how funny that is because of all the different because of a lot of different reasons. Huh? But yeah, it was a good time. I spoke about there was a in elementary school our PE coach. I went to this like really Christian elementary school, really like conservative elementary school. It's called Miami Christian, and our PE coach had he was the man. He was like really friendly with all of us, and his cousin played in the NFL. He was one of the best running backs in the NFL. And Coach Means, like we used to, my friends and I used to listen to like Nas and Wu Tang, and Biggie and Tupac, and Coach Means appreciated that because it was like this ridiculous we would sing like gospel songs and really like soft Christian songs, and then but my buddies and I listened to Wu Tang when we were like 10, so the coach thought that was funny, and he. Our fifth grade teacher. Every time that we would be like hang out with the coach and talking, the fifth grade teacher would be like, "Coach, what are you teaching those kids?" And the coach would be like, "Oh, we just hanging out, Miss Neely. We just hanging out." And Miss Neely was like 6'2", like just tall, elegant, beautiful, slender white woman. And Coach Neely and I mean Coach Means and fuck, I shouldn't be saying their names. Ooh, that's bad. um, let's fast forward to middle school. So in middle school, sorry about that. So in middle school, that was when I went to Belen, and in Belen we had all these dances, and the Belen dances were such a funny thing, because it was all these kids, it was all kids, and it was all these kids that grew up in these really conservative households. So it was really funny because of the shit that went down on those dance floors. It's pretty fucking crazy. All right, let's get this drum rack going. Drums. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share this screen with you guys. Just 1 second. All right, I'm trying to do this screen sharing, and I'm failing horribly, so I apologize. Uh, Accessibility, full disconnect, screen recording. That's what it is. All right, OBS. Yeah, I guess I can't screen record Ableton. So I'm gonna see if you guys can hear it, and hopefully we can at least have a little fun. Okay. Can you guys hear that? Let me see. All right. If any of you guys watching, if you can give me a heads up, can you hear that? All right. I see that it's recording or getting some feedback, so hopefully we're not failing too bad. All right. So let's record this and see how that goes. Definitely audible. Fuck yeah. All right. Thank you, man. Hey, Emily King in the house. Wow, Emily, good to hear from you. That's been a long time. Emily and I went to college together with Andrews Lansman as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an NYU get together. All right, let's figure this out. So I'm gonna lay down a couple of drum tracks real quick. Let's try that out. I don't really like this. Is 120 BPM. I think that's a little too fast. Let's go down to like one, maybe like 95. Yeah, I like that. A little bit softer, right? All right. And then let's take this back. I'm going to use the metronome to set up the track, just to lay down like the initial drums, because I am not really that good at mathematics just yet. So let's try that. All right, let's try that. Ready? Hey, that was weird. And then technical difficulties. Mike Ortiz sucks again. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. let's see what's happening here. All right. Kit. So these are all the different drums that we've got to play with. This is a kick, which is a bass, you know. And we have the snare. It's a little short snare. Another snare here. I like that. It makes me it's like a little bit more satisfying, I think. Here, let's bring that up. All right. All right, let's see how that goes. All right, we're gonna record that. Oh, see that? Why did that happen? Huh, okay. There it is, okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try and loop that real quick. So I can zoom into that and play it back. That was that part that I had no control over. Okay. Don't be strong sad, be strong bad. Unless you're drawing, then you can use that chiaroscuro. That's right. That's right. I feel more like the Poop Smith. You guys, do you remember the Poop Smith? Here, hold up. That's an awkward start, but we're gonna start there, and then I'm gonna increase this loop. So let's see, we start at 9. 9 and 4 is 13, and 4 is 27. Or 17 rather, and then 21. Oh, this is cool. And then 25, and then 29. Cool. Let's see what that looks like as a loop. Now, let's turn the measurement on. Brother Boomsmith. That should be the name of this song. Andrews, you want to call in? Oh no, the phone is recording. That was a dumb idea. But let's do a Zoom call one day though. Let's do you want to join me one day? Let me know if you're up for it. Alright, that doesn't sound bad as a loop. Alright, so now look. We've got a bass guitar here, but we can also throw down some bass on the keyboard. I'd rather use the bass guitar though. So I'm gonna go grab the bass guitar real quick and I'm gonna plug that in. I'll be right back. Alright, word. We're gonna schedule it. I'll call you up as soon as we wrap up today, because that'd be a lot of fun. Here, let's get this. I don't have an amp for this bass, so I'm gonna plug the bass directly into my mixer, and we're gonna see what that sounds like. That's too loud. Some kind of nasty sounding feedback on that. Alright, there we go. Alright, now I wanted to do something today in C minor, because I think that it would be a fun idea to do like a song in C minor, and then C major, and then D minor, then D major, and then E minor and E major, and go through the scale. So we're going to start off in C minor, and I want to just, I'm going to mess around on that drum beat, and I'm going to see if I find something that I like after I drink some of this. I want to thank our sponsors. I want to thank JoJo T. So I have the camera right here, but then I have like the monitor that shows me what the screen looks like right up there behind it. So that's why I keep on kind of jumping back and forth. I'm sorry. But I want to thank our sponsor, JoJo T, for this Mung Ding Mao Feng. Mung Ding Mao Feng. Without our very generous sponsor, the show wouldn't be possible. So I want to big thanks to our sponsor. Dude, Cheeseburger in Paradise. Yo, Muela, you should be on the show too soon, man. Oh, that's funny. All right, so we're gonna start in C minor. Let's see where we go. Let's get the beat going. the channel. See, I'm new to this stuff, man. I'm sorry, Andrews. I messed that up, man. I messed it up. Gee. All right, let's try it again. Ready? Keep it something like that in the loop. Okay, I'll do that. And a 1, 2, 7, 8. That's my buddy John Gaffney. Andrews, thank you for affirming my self-esteem, helping my self-esteem. I love you. Okay, we're gonna go one more time. happened? What happened? What I do? Oh God, I think I messed. I think here's how I messed up. When I set the loop on the drums, I set the loop on the master track and not just on the drum track. And I messed that up. Alright, so let's try and fix that real quick. Well, that was a mess. Is it? Yeah, I kind of want to like start a new one from scratch real quick, but I don't know. It's already 6:55. Maybe I should cut my losses. What do you say? Here, let's have some tea. Oof, sorry, I bumped into the microphone there. So, as we get ready to wrap up this episode of Mike Ortiz, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for taking the time to tune in. No, I'm having fun. Thank you guys for tuning in. Andrews, thanks for hanging out, man. I'm gonna call you so we can plan out like a Zoom thing, and we can have you as a guest, because I would love to talk with you on here. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrews Landsman is the man. He was on Jeopardy. He rode a bicycle across the United States from Miami to Los Angeles. Andrews, I love you. You're the man. And let's see, what else? What news is there? The Tuesday night open mic, they were doing a stand-up comedy down here in Miami at Sweet Caroline's. They changed it around to, there's another open mic going on at the Mighty on Coral Way. So if any of you guys are into stand-up comedy here in Miami, there's some pretty dope stuff going on there. I plan on taking the episodes that I'm making here and then releasing the audio as a podcast if I can figure out how to do that, because I'm not so good with this stuff, but I will be getting better. Ooh, this is going to be really bitter. I let that brew way too long. There's a lot of tea in there. Let's see what that's like. Before we sign off, you can watch me fail at brewing tea. Alright. Actually, while I do that, you know what? Let me share this with you guys. One of our good friends of the show, John Albano. We got some of his music with us, and it's awesome. John, thank you so much for letting us use your music. All you old-time Mike Ortiz fans will recognize this as the theme song to Tea Time, Mike and Mike, which is an old podcast that we did in 2017 and 18 with Mike Beltran. Alright. So, yeah, I'm going to stop staring at my computer screen, and I'm going to say thank you to you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And rock and roll. I feel like the creating the song was a little bit of a failure. I'm not so good with the technology yet, but every time that I try, I get new questions. I can ask. I have an Ableton T-shirt. That's a friend of mine that we're doing a little bargaining. I set up some tea. He gives me some points. So yeah, next time I'll be a little bit better, and you'll be able to see the thing. Now, I don't have a goodbye scene, so I'm gonna put on the. So I'm gonna put on the opening scene, which does not have an audio input, so that we can set up without you guys hearing us. So I'm gonna transition. Shit, I can't transition to that with this song playing. So you know what? Let's just let the song play for a little bit more.